All right, so boys and girls, we're on Google Classroom. You finished your first writing assignment. This is personal narrative number 1, exploring your past. There are 3 attachments. Okay? The first one are your instructions. That's the assignment. The second thing is a resource sheet. For example, in a personal narrative, you're writing about your personal life, your personality. And we're going to talk about what are called personality traits. The next attachment you see is a spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet is kind of like a calendar. Instead of a calendar up on the wall that says September through December, this is like a calendar for the project. So if you wanted to know, for example, how many weeks or how many days are we doing the project for, you look there. If you wanted to know, well, what's the next 4 days of homework? Like, what do you think the homework's going to be next week, Mr. Angeles? I would say to you, well, if you look at the spreadsheet, the project is broken down into maybe 8 or 10 different assignments, okay? And this is really helpful here because when you look at the spreadsheet, you know how long the project's going to take, all right? So let's take a look at the first attachment, all right? And that's this, okay? And so what do I put on here? I put the title. Let me clean up this mess first. I put the title. I'm going to kind of read through this with you, and we'll go over it together. Okay? Small moments of importance. Small moments. We all have memories connected to our experiences through people. Think about 3 memorable moments, memorable experience, memorable occasions. Right? You feel you will always remember. Perhaps you did something special with a brother. Could have been a sister, family member, or a very close friend. Try to picture the time, the place, the person. Oftentimes, and we're going to talk about this a lot, the smallest moment that possesses the greatest importance. My son got engaged. He was with his girlfriend in Greece for about 2 weeks. What do you think he gave her that was the smallest moment, but the most important in the trip? Take a wild guess. The ring. Okay? Took a split second, but, if you were to ask them what was the highlight of the trip, my guess is, it would be the ring. Thank goodness you didn't say no. Right? Anyway, be sure to include enough details and so on. Okay? So small moments. Well, let's just say Akash decides to take a hike. You have a sibling?
Yes.
Older or younger?
Older sister.
Older sister. What grade is she?
9.
In 9th grade. And, he decides he's going to take a hike with her. They're going to go on a camping trip and take a hike. And all of a sudden, during this trip, they share concerns and things about their past together. And it's a bonding moment. Let's face it, sometimes we don't bond very quickly with our older siblings. There's a lot of competition. Who has an older sibling? You get the idea. But for whatever reason, right, he shared a lot of his thoughts and feelings with his older sister, and she likewise did the same thing for him. So what was important? The hiking or the discussion that they had? What were you going to say? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you understand that there are small moments that possess the most importance. The other thing I'd like to kind of show you here is a term I don't think a lot of you have heard. Maybe you have. There's a thing called a free write. Does anybody here remember me using that word with you? I should hopefully see 25 hands, but that's okay. It's the first week of June. What's a free write? Oh, wait a minute. A word. Criteria.
Free write is when I just write whatever comes to mind and look at, and this might have a paragraph, some paragraphing, grammar, spelling, punctuation. That doesn't matter. It's just,
So what Ishan just did is, he gave me all the criteria. Don't care about punctuation, don't care about spelling, don't care about grammar or syntax. All I care about is getting the idea on paper. So when you do, how many writings altogether? Who remembers that number at the top of the screen from before? What did it say?
3.
3 free writes, no paragraph. That's called a brain dump. And I put that right here. A brain dump is, I need to know what's up here. You can't organize something if there's nothing there. And so you're going to do what's called a brain dump. And that, boys and girls, is how you begin a personal narrative. How many of those do you think you're going to pick to publish when you're done? If you're doing 3 kind of drafts and free writes, how many will you pick when you're done to publish? What do you think? 2 more? Okay, what do you think? Your final project, you think I'm going to have you, for example, pick all 3 to publish. What do you think? Liam?
1.
1. Okay. You write your first free write. I don't like it. I'm going to do a second free write. There's something else in my past I think I want to explore. Okay? Then you write your second one, that's like 2 days later. Oh, this one's better. But then the next day you get up again and you say, I really hate that second one I did. I got to go back to that first free write I did about my sister's trip when I went camping. That's starting to grow, I'm feeling really good about that now. But then the following week, Mr. Angeles gives you free write number 3 to do. What happens? Your best idea so far. So, what did I just try to explain to you? That writing ideas do what? In your head. What do? Aiden.
Come back.
Yes. What else do they do? Pablo. Somebody else? That one day you may think you've got a great idea, and what happens? Somebody finish that thought. James?
Now you think not very mad.
Yeah, I'm not into it. It's just like I'm not into it anymore, right? And then one day you may write something, you don't like it. All of a sudden, for some strange reason, 2 days later, what you hated is all of a sudden closest to your heart. It's very normal. It happens. Okay? And that's why you do free writes. Now, a lot of you may know not to write, a lot of you may not know what to write about. How many of you get writer's block all the time? Awesome. That's natural. What is this list all about? Anybody want to explain it? I had you kind of skim through this before. What is this? It's a bunch of words. What is this? Yes. No, somebody else. I want to get somebody else. Yes.
There are emotions, like different types of emotions you can have.
Right. What do you think you might want to do with this list? How do you think this list could help you when you're thinking about what to write? Somebody else. Ava?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
It adds emotion to your story.
Yeah, but what are they for?
For
When would you use it? Before you write, during your writing, or after your writing? Trick question. I'm getting the same hands up here. Ken. Nandine. Bahari. Starting to remember names. This is pretty good. Not bad so far. Neat? After? You mean at the very end? It's all time? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I really don't know. Actually, I do know. I'm just saying. Karen.
all of them.
Oh. At the beginning, you go home, you got your computer, I gave you homework. I don't know what to write about, Mom. I gotta do Mr. Angelos' homework. Otherwise, he's gonna be really angry and stuff, And so here's what you do. You go to this list. Everybody's gonna go to this list. And you're going to look at this and say, stubborn, shy, I'm going to think about a time when I was stubborn. Think about a time when you were frustrated. That's not working. Let me see. Let me think. I'm going to write about the time that I was the most happy. Wait a minute. Tragedy. My pet cat got injured. So when you look at these words, they could do what? Some of these words, not all of them, will do what? Give me the word as I'm writing it. They may do something. They may trigger something. They may trigger something that happened to you. Right about the time you had to be independent. Mom and Dad got home late. You had to go in the house by yourself and take care of a sibling. So all of these words here are triggers that will help you do a free write. So here's what we're doing in class today at 1 o'clock, which is right now. And this is what you're going to be doing for homework. Today is what day? Wednesday. Due Friday is free write number 1. It should be up to a page, no paragraphing. Up to a page, no paragraphing. All right? And I have, don't forget, this list here to help you. And I'm going to show you the last thing, but you're not going to touch it. This is the only sheet where you have edit privileges. The other ones are view only. When you are done with your free write, what you put down here under your 3 seed ideas is done, done, done. Okay? When you're done, you need to go to the spreadsheet, and next to your name, in the appropriate column, you put the word done. And this way you keep track of your own progress, and I, of course, know when you're done with your project. All right? So let's go back to the first thing right here, your assignment. The instructions are here, and all of you should be in writing part 1, exploring your past.